Hey, what's going on, fam? This your boy Big Kaz coming to you again, man, with some more exclusive news. This one's about our boy Tupac, man. You know, we always got to talk about our boy Tupac, man. Machiavelli lives. Um, he's a revolutionary. He's always going to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's not with us, physically right now, but he's out there chilling. What's good, Ganja? What's good? One love, brother. And yeah, so he's right now chilling. He's not with us in a physical form, but he's with us. Excuse me. He's with us, but in another country. Uh, so yeah, man. Uh, I want to thank everybody that supports me on my channels. I mean, all my videos. Supports me. I appreciate that. Much love to all y'all, man. Also, make sure you hit that like button. If you can, share my videos. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know y'all be notified when I do another video. Uh, and for those who haven't subscribed, man, please do check out my videos. If you like what you see, subscribe to my channel. And like I said, subscribe, share, comment. You know what I'm saying? If there's any other type of video you want me to do, I'm game. So let's get it. Um, I was looking and I did a little bit looking around about our boy Tupac. Yeah, and what's good, Kevin Holmes? One love, brother. What's good? Hope y'all doing good today, man. Gail, what's good, Gail? One love to you too, man. Hope all y'all feeling good today, man. Uh, I see some of y'all on Loso's video. What's good, J Lo? One love, J Lo. About Loso's video. Uh, yeah, he was telling me about his mom, man. Uh, that she had a minor stroke. I want to send my love, my blessings to her, and to it was good, Kevin Holmes. Oh yeah, yeah. So that's good, bro. That's good. So I want to send my prayers to him. Uh, my blessings to him and his family. Hope that his mom gets better. I heard that she's doing a little better now, but I know what he's going through because my mom, she had a minor stroke a while back as well. So we got to keep our loved ones close. You know what I'm saying? Always keep them in our prayers, man. So I guess that's part of life, man, but we got to be strong about it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm going to send, if y'all can, send prayers to him. And I heard that he also, Dwayne made a GoFund account for him. He's trying to raise up like $300. Uh, so, you know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to him on that GoFundMe account. But if y'all can't send him, 5, $10, a prayer will be good. That's the way I look at it on mine. Since I need a liver transplant, I got my GoFundMe page. But if y'all can't help financially, that's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But you can send a prayer, man. That'll be a lot. That'll mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because prayers go a long way as well. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's just kind of hard, when you're not working because I'm not able to work because it's kind of hard for me to lift certain more than 5 pounds, man. Because since my pancreas is swollen, my liver's swollen. So yeah, it's kind of messed up, man. But uh, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to cry now, man. I wasn't crying when I was younger, partying and shit, and drinking. I was mostly drinking and shit. But anyways, uh, yeah, man. See, that's what's up, J Lo. Like they say, God works in mysterious ways, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to God, man. You know what I'm saying? It's up to God when He wants to take you. So that's the way I look at it. So you know, it's when it's your time, it's your time. So uh, all right. So yeah, thanks a lot, J Lo. I appreciate that. One love, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just going to my doctor's appointments. Just trying to stay as healthy as I can. You know what I mean? Because luckily I stopped drinking, and when I stopped drinking, like 10 years ago, I didn't know I had problems with my liver. It just happened. One day I just stopped drinking, man. I didn't have no symptoms or nothing. I wasn't like drinking every day, but I was drinking, you know what I mean? And but I had a hard job, man. I was roofing, man. So I was always in the sun. So when you get off of work, man, I had sweat all day, burning up. So when you get off of work, a cold beer sounds good. You know what I mean? Especially when you're in the sun all day, man. Yep. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Kevin Holmes Sr. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that, man. Much love, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like if you quit drinking, but then you know what I'm saying? Then you start drinking. I mean, then you have a beer. Like just say I quit, right? Like 10 years ago. But then like if I have like a couple beers, just say today, it's not gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It's because I'm not drinking all the time. I just one day, but I just choose otherwise. You know what I mean? I just I just don't want to deal with that. So that's yep, Kevin. I don't know, man. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a sign from God. You know what I mean? Like He knew something was wrong with me, so he just, like I say, He works in mysterious ways. Because what if I didn't stop drinking 10 years ago? What if I would have continued drinking till till today? I probably won't be here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was good, Chef. What's good? One love, brother. One love, man. Thanks a lot for joining in, man. Yeah, but I was just talking about uh Loso situation and my situation. But yeah, man. Yeah. Also, I heard about Loso having some glass in his head. He had mentioned he had some glass in his head that he's been having blackouts and skipping heartbeats, and you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of rough, man, because not knowing when you're gonna have a blackout or what, and so you know what I'm saying. Can also send him prayers as well, in regards to his health, man. I know everybody has their own trials and tribulations and have their own personal problems, but we should just look out for each other, man. As one big family, man. You know what I mean? So, all right, Chef, man, you working? Okay, that's what's up, bro. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for the holler, man. See you on the next video or something, bro. All right, I wanted to talk a little bit about Tupac. So let me just get started real quick. All right, I have a little bit more information about our boy. But first, I want to talk about the hit 'em up video. The hit 'em up video. Uh, I was wondering, did the Illuminati, the shadow organization that says to rule the world, take down that infamous Tupac Shakur hit 'em up video? I heard supposedly they were trying to take them all down or something, man. The music video hit 'em up had over 60 million views, right? And was removed from YouTube. I mean, I know they have them in other platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like SoundCloud and iTunes and what other music platforms they have, but they took them down YouTube on the YouTube supposedly. You know what I'm saying? So the once the YouTubers, people that noticed that, they noticed it real quick and started expressing their outrage with, with profanity and, with all these messages they were sending back. There were a lot of threats made to YouTube for taking that video off. Anyways, I personally feel the reason they took that video off is because they know they don't want Tupac's message to be heard. They are still trying to destroy Tupac's image even after his supposed death. Was good. Oh, okay. It was good. Was good, Gail. Okay, well, all right. So, you see, the Illuminati is said to be an all-powerful secret society, right? Uh, whose members include top CEOs of banks, even for former United States presidents, and is a favorite of conspiracy theorists. We all know that Tupac was targeted because he was becoming too powerful and because he had changed his thug life ways, because towards the end he was changing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure if you all noticed, but the Illuminati are now removing Tupac videos even after his supposed death. And the Illuminati are still trying to squeeze money out of his music, right? If is this YouTube or VivoTube? It's one of the two. So I guess instead of showing free music from Tupac, they want you to pay instead. But I know there's still other platforms out there you could get free music, like Loso was doing earlier. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I listen to Tupac all the time and shit, but I don't know if they're gonna try to take them down to where you got to pay for them or not. Then I could see your comments, Ganja. I was having problems on Loso's site where I was sending him messages and he wasn't getting them. You were having the same problem, Ganja? Yeah. Okay. 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 On another tip, celebrities like Rihanna, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Jay Z, etc., are constantly throwing up the Illuminati triangular finger shape, right? The reason is because they are all being controlled by the Illuminati as Illuminati slaves. These pop stars, they pander to their masters' whim by writing lyrics about sex and money. This is this is in turn keeps the nation's youth stupid and fame obsessed. You know, because they know a lot of young people watch especially musicians. They watch, on YouTube or whatever other platforms, mainly YouTube, I guess. And their minds are young, man, so they're like a sponge, and whatever they throw out there, man, they're gonna feed into it, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feed into that, man. When that's why these kids they act the way they act and all that crap, man. Because on YouTube, all these people on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? They're all obnoxious, or having beefs with each other, all that crap, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I have a daughter, man. I have a daughter, right? And she's tomorrow she turns 17, and she's always coming to me, man. Always coming to me like, "Oh, I have a problem with this person. I'm having a problem with this person. I'm having a problem with this person." And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I'm not sweating her on that. I'm just saying the youth these days is just the way they are. You know what I mean? And like some of the people that she had beef with would come over to my crib and want to start beefs with her. It's all about fighting and shit. It's crazy, man. All right, so yeah, so as soon as a famous artist breaks from the pattern and starts talking about what's really going on in the in the wider world, like corruption, the wars, the capitalist control, big business, political backhanders, you know, if they start talking about anything about this, the black society, about anything about what's behind the Illuminati, the hidden agenda, anything, the Eastern Star, you know, uh, if they just if they hear about somebody trying to, bark up the wrong tree and exploit them, they're gonna get snuffed. You know what I'm saying? And the media spotlight moves away from them, or worse. And did y'all know that Tupac was planning to move into politics? Right before he supposedly had died, right? Tupac was gonna move into politics with MC Hammer and Snoop Lion. Well, it used to be Snoop Dogg, but Snoop Lion. And so yeah, man. So and he made a couple statements. Tupac made a couple statements, and the COINTELPRO uh, heard about it, and once they heard what his agenda was, what Tupac's, what he was, what his goal was, they knew that they had to take him out. And this went back. They've been wanting to take Tupac out since '94. That's when they told Nate Dogg. Remember when they hired Nate Dogg to be an informant, and uh, that they were in to try to murder Tupac. So yeah, if Tupac would have achieved that, if he would have went into politics with MC Hammer and Snoop Dogg, if Tupac would have achieved that, who else are the starving, underclass, black majority going to vote for? Not only the blacks, but also the Hispanics, man. Because Tupac was always talking about the blacks and Hispanics and the Latinos and Latinas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because Latin people are is a vast majority. They're Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans. All of them are considered Latins, Latinos, Latinas. Okay, uh, as a group. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tupac was always talking about the blacks and the Hispanics, the Mexicans. He was always talking about the Latin people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was about the black and the brown. that we're the minorities and that we got to stand together, you know what I mean, and form as one, you know, to do the government, man. You know what I mean? Which was true, man. Everything he was stating, man, was facts. Everything he was stating made sense, and it was facts. Didn't Nate tell Pac what was going on? Yeah, I was gonna get to that, J Lo. I was gonna get to that. Yeah, he laced them up. He laced them up, and he told them what's going on. So then Nate Dogg became a double informant. You know what I mean? He was still working for the COINTELPRO, for the FBI and CIA, but on the cool, he was working for Pac, because when the COINTELPRO, when the FBI hired uh Nate Dogg, Nate Dogg didn't know Tupac at that time. He didn't know him personally. He heard about him. He knew who he was and all that. And he had friends that knew Tupac and all that, but he didn't personally know Tupac. But then when they hired him, he got to know Tupac, and he found that he was a real dude. You know, that he was a real leader. That he was. Hey, what's up, George? What's good, brother? Nuntius, what's up, bro? One love, never obey. What's good, bro? So yeah, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I appreciate that, man. Much love. Um, but yeah, man. Once he found out, man, he had mad respect for Tupac. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Because when they first hired him, they must have gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. You know what I'm saying? Because also, check this out. See, and Snoop Dogg was a fucking snake, man. That dude was a fucking snake, because before Tupac went to death row, because Snoop Dogg was already in death row in '94. He was with Dr. Dre. But before Tupac, because Tupac went to death row in '95, right? At the end of '95. And uh so Snoop Dogg didn't know Tupac either, really. You know what I'm saying? So once Nate Dogg also told Snoop Dogg about the situation, that he was undercover. He had a deal with the fucking COINTELPRO to take Snoop Dogg out, and then he told Snoop. So Snoop was the one going back and forth getting information. And then when Tupac went to death row, this motherfucker was riding right along with him. And then but right about what, okay, you know what? Right before Tupac went to death row, uh, that's when uh it was in '94, before Tupac got locked up again, because remember he got arrested in '93 for that sexual assault or whatever they framed him for, that, right? And then in '94, uh that's when he started talking, Nate Dogg starting to get to know Tupac. But Tupac wasn't with Death Row, he was with Interscope. You know what I'm saying? And then he got to know him. But once Tupac got shot at the Quad Studio, that's when Nate Dogg told Tupac, "Hey, bro, this was going down. They're trying to kill you, bro." You know what I'm saying? And Nate Dogg gave him the whole 9 yards, told him everything was going on. So Tupac was like, "Well, all right, look, check this out. I don't know for what reason, but Tupac started giving money to Nate Dogg every month. You know what I mean? And he was saying that he was paying his child support. But Nate Dogg's ex chick never received no money. So Tupac wasn't really paying his child support. It was just like a scapegoat thing. Like, in case they ask you, just tell them I'm paying for, you know what I'm saying, for your child support. But nah, he was giving them money every month, and he was spending it. Nate Dogg was spending it. But yeah. So then I guess Nate Dogg told Snoop, "Hey, I gave Tupac the rundown. What's going down? Hey, what's good, Omo? One love." Yup, that's true. Never obey your dogs, man. They're loyal, man, to you. Snoop Dogg ain't no dog. That's why he changed his name to Snoop Lion. He tried to make him seem more of a beast, from a dog to a lion. Man, that skinny anorexic dude, man, hell no, man. I never liked Snoop Dogg. I don't know. There's just something about him, man. You know what I mean? Have you ever? I don't know. I mean, I don't have no hate, and a single bone in my body, man. I treat everybody with respect because I want to get treated with respect. You know what I'm saying? And just because someone tells me, "Hey, man, don't hang with this dude or don't talk to this dude because he did me like this," this. I mean, I'm not just gonna take your word. There's two sides of the story, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're doing that because you envy the dude, or it could be anything. But you know what I'm saying? If he hasn't done me wrong, why am I gonna knock this dude? You know what I'm saying? Snoop lying. That's a good one, J Lo. Yeah, how he should spell it, man. Snoop Lion. Snoop Rat. Oh, or Snoop is whack. The whack attack. Doberman pinch. Y'all got jokes. Yeah, so then they laced him up, man. So then, you know what I mean? But and then Snoop Dogg was I don't really think Snoop Dogg really liked Tupac at all, man. I don't think he really liked him, man. That's the way I took it, man. I just think he envied him because once Tupac got there, he was the head honcho, you know what I'm saying? Because at first, before Tupac went there, Snoop Dogg was the fucking dog there, you know what I mean? He was the one, well, I mean, he was the rat there, or the lion, whatever. But once Tupac got there, checked Snoop. He's like, nah, dog, you ain't the shit, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? And Suge even knew it. And then Suge was even giving more attention to Tupac, and Snoop Dogg didn't like that. You know what I mean? I mean, Snoop Dogg put out All Eyes on Me, and then he was gonna pull out that Machiavelli, and Snoop Dogg got mad. He's like, "Hey, what about my last?" He's like, "Man, this dude's about to shoot out two albums before I shoot out one." Snoop was pissed. You know what I'm saying? But they were like, to shut him up, they were like, all right, so they let his come out, Snoop Dogg's come out, I think the end of 96 or something like that. And then Machiavelli came out in the beginning of 97. You know, it was good, Anthony. One love, bro. Yeah, J Lo, you know what I'm saying? He just like he was like the little bro, you know what I mean? Like Snoop Dogg was the little bro. Like he had to do whatever Tupac said. He was like in a shell, like in a concha. You know what I mean? Like he just like your little brother. You know what I mean? Like, dude, shut up. And he's like, your brother will shut up. You know what I mean? You know, Tupac had him like that, man. And but that's why I think he just hated him. He had too much envy towards him. You know what I mean? So I mean that was noticeable, man. I think everybody saw that. You know what I mean? Shupak. Shupak? For real? I mean Snoopak? What were you about to say? Snoopak? Nah, Tupac. Because Tupac had to all the people like black Asian. Yup, that's what's up, Ganja. You know what I mean? And Snoop hated that, man, because I bet you everywhere they went, Snoop. I mean, I keep saying Snoop. I I bet you, man, Tupac had got all the attention. You know what I mean? And like he was like left behind. You know what I mean? So that's crazy, man. And and then the whole entourage in Las Vegas that night. The whole entourage went. All the outlaws, security guards, Tupac, Shook, Reg. I mean everybody. Even even Tupac's chick, Kidada, whatever her name is, Jones. She was even there in the motel. How come Snoop Dogg didn't go? You know what I mean? How come he didn't go? He's part of the crew. And then they caught him lying, saying he was at Warren G's house, and then they found out they were at his house in the studio. And why would you lie about that? If you were at home chilling, just say you were at home chilling. Why do you gotta lie about it? You know what I'm saying? He was saying he was at Warren G's house, watching TV or something, or smoking weed and doing music, something. When Tupac is present and non-present, everyone is invisible. True that. So, okay, did you see Robin Williams come inside my mind? No, not yet, man. I had a doctor's appointment earlier today, man, and today I crashed out. So now I haven't got into that, man. But I'll lace you up when I do, bro. But you know how all right, where was I at, man? Yeah, so yeah, he was talking about Hispanics and blacks and Latinos, everybody. He wasn't just, you know, you could tell, man, he loved everybody, man. He loved everybody, man. And he wanted to start a movement, man. He wanted to go to politics, and with MC Hammer and Snoop Dogg. I don't know why he was gonna start with Snoop Dogg. Maybe that was a little bit before they got into all that beef and all that whatever, or Snoop, envied him and all that crap, whatever. So, but I don't think that would have been a good idea for him to have Snoop involved in it, man. He could have got somebody else. But anyhow, uh, the Illuminati or the white elite were scared and didn't want to fathom. They didn't want to fathom or let this be realistic about Tupac, having a movement, because he knew once he got together, man, a lot of people are gonna follow him, man. A lot of people are gonna vote for him, and they didn't want to chance that. You know what I'm saying? Because they would have been challenged. They would have been challenged, bro. I'm guarantee you, they would have been challenged. I'm telling you, JLo, you're right, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was young, man. He was a bright dude, man, and 25 years old, man. You know what I mean? I mean, he could have done a lot, man. He could have done a lot, man. You know, and there's a lot of people that that are that were leaders, but at the age of 25, they weren't close to what Tupac was doing. You know what I'm saying? So he was ahead of his time, man. He was way ahead of his time. Yep. You know, you can't trust somebody like Snoop, man. Can't, man, at all, man. Man, hell no. I wouldn't trust that dude. And then Tupac also stated before the next election, hear this. He says before the next election, because the election is in what? The end of September? It starts in September, right? Each year on the election. Does it start in September? Yeah. New, nah, cause Snoop would have tried to Malcolm X. Yup, that's good. J Lo Rich, hell yeah. Sorry, that passed in my mind. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So when uh when they start the election every year, right? When they start voting for the mayor and for everybody, it starts in September, right? Am I correct or am I wrong? I think I'm right. It starts in September. So that's when all the judges try to make they start setting examples to people that are so they can get reelected. So like especially judges, man, and DAs. Like you come across you go to court around that time, September, and you be setting an example of, man. I guarantee you, man, because they want to get reelected, so they're more harsher at that time period during election time. You know what I mean? So, but anyhow, Tupac stated before the next election, we will have our own political party. He stated, we're going to have our own political party. And once the Illuminati got wind about that, about what Tupac said, they were planning for Tupac right there. Maybe that phrase or that speech alone is what really, set the spark that they wanted to, But I think it was more than that. I think it was more than that. And I think it was even a lot of shit before that. But that put like the cherry on it when he said that we will have our own political party. I mean, and I believe him, man. He would have done that. Hey, what's good, John Gliss? Yeah, see, I knew I was right. What's up, Gil? Yeah, man. It's around September, November. Yeah, that's when they. You think he should have just waited to announce that political party? Uh, yeah, but you know the way Tupac is, man. He speaks what he feels. You know what I'm saying? He ain't scared of nothing, man. He's eager to expose whatever, say whatever, how he feels, and if that's how he really felt, he wanted to let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we got to do this for the election. We're gonna, you're gonna vote and all this crap. Tupac was a target all his life, exactly, because they knew since he was a kid. They knew that what his parents were about. Machulu, his stepdad, and his mom, Afeni. They already knew they were Black Panthers. And then uh, Tupac, I made a video about it. I think a couple days ago. That when Tupac was 18, he took a head role in a leadership where he was in charge. I forgot the name of that program, right? I can't think of it on the top of my head. But when he was 18, he had that position. But once he wanted to go to Digital Underground, he was like, I don't want this position no more. But he was still 100% down for the Black Panthers, whatever. He just couldn't do both things at once. He couldn't, because he wanted to pursue his dream, right? To be a rapper and, a storyteller, whatever you want to call him. And because to me, he was more of a storyteller, man. He told you stories, man, in each thing, you know what I mean? He didn't just rap about dumb stuff, you know what I mean? He rapped about real shit that was going down, and each song meant something to him, man, at one time or another. So, uh, yeah. So Tupac one. So once he went to Digital Underground, he was like, he probably told him like, I'm still down with y'all, man, no matter what, 110%. You know, uh, because he got off to the Black Panther. He even had a tattoo of the Black Panther, right? Of that lady. It wasn't a panther, but it was that what's that tattoo called? It has like that Muslim lady right here on his shoulder. Do y'all know what that tattoo is called? YouTube Ramen, a Pink Panther hoax. Investigation. Check it out. All right, bro. I got you, Anthony. That ganja he was AMD. That was so unfair. All right, very blunt. Tupac was targeted all his life. Ganja. Yup. Straight up. Urban Day poet. I already know, John. It's like today. All people try to make a movement is targets by the elite and the police. That's facts. That's facts. Ramen winning Pink Panther hoax. You can make a video about that. All right, Anthony. I'll check that out. It was a Pink Panther hoax, right? All right, I'll do that, homie. So yeah, man. Yeah. So they were planning to. Once he made that statement, they've had a target on his back, but that just like I said, put the cherry on it. But yeah. So once he went to uh, Digital Underground. Okay, he left that position and then he started, doing music with them, and even made a couple songs with them. And then he went on his own. You know what I mean? He went on his own, and then he went to Interscope and made that Tupacalypse Now. That was his first CD. I mean, first album. And then from there, y'all know what's up with Tupac. And but did y'all know? I mentioned this, I think, in my other video. Did y'all know that Tupac went by MC New York before he went by Tupac when he was young? Yeah. Nefereti Cass. Hey guys, is there any Hispanic leaders at the moment? If there is, would they have same fate? Uh I don't know. I don't know. I I think, see, the difference about Tupac and all these other movement leaders or people that want to, set themselves apart from other leaders and stuff. I don't think anybody has that. Uh, what's that word I'm looking for? They don't have that hunger like that what Tupac had, man. Tupac, he's just made from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? Different breed, man. Tupac was just like they said, man. He was just something else, man. But I could, you know what? Matter of fact, that opened my eyes a little bit, man. I'm gonna look into that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I would really want to know if there is really somebody out there that's trying to progress or trying to, you know, trying to make the same statement like Tupac did. Maybe not so straightforward, but you know, what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, cause Pac stayed on his grind. Yeah, exactly, J Lo. Ambition. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that, J Lo? Yeah, he went by MC New York because Tupac was originally from the Bronx. He was from New York. You know what I mean? He was born and raised over there. Then he went to the West Coast and stayed out there. And then he was talking, you know what I mean? He got down with the West Coast more than he was with the East Coast, even though he's from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? From New York. But I guess the East Coast didn't like him for that. They were like, man, this motherfucker is the East Coast dude. You know what I mean? And he goes to the West and start representing the West. So that's why I guess they really didn't like him. And plus all that other stuff that went along with it. So I think they really didn't like Tupac, man. You know? But hey, man, you know, America's America, man. You can move around. You don't have to be at one place, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a free country, man. Shit. Thanks, man. Passion the drive, Gil. Yeah, that's straight up facts, Gil. Yeah, Robin Williams, literally my favorite actor, comedian, entertainer of all time. He is the man. Such a lovable dork and comedy genius. No man can ever top him. Like ever. Robin Williams live. That's what's up, Anthony. He was in Baltimore. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. That's facts, Gil. He was in Baltimore, man. He was in Baltimore for a while. Yeah, I remember that. Uh, yeah, he went to school over there in Baltimore. Didn't he go to like an acting school or something in Baltimore? I think he did. He went to like a theater school because he used to do ballet, right? Did y'all know that he used to do ballet, Tupac? Yeah, man, that was crazy when I heard that, man. I was like, what? But hey, man. Oh, School of Arts. That's what it was, JLo. You're right. Uh, but yeah, man, he was doing ballet and shit. But yeah, man, he started young, man. You know what I mean? Acting and all that crap. That's why a lot of people are saying like he was like the best actor rapper. Like a rapper to become an actor. Like he was like better than any other, like then better than Will Smith, better than LL, better than Ja Rule, you know, better than that dude from uh fuck, what's that bald guy from damn, what's the name of their group? Onyx. I forgot, I don't know his name, man, but he was from Onyx and they'll go wild. That was a jam. That was a jam, but you know what I mean? But stop it, get how does it go? That song? Stop it, but it gets worse, or something like that. I don't know the whole lyrics to it. It's for the acting. Yeah. All right, all right. Hell yeah. I'm originally from McAllen, Texas. Oh no shit, John. You're from El Valle, the Valley. But I live in Minneapolis. I've never seen so many people get shot by the police till I got to Minneapolis. Oh yeah. Damn, that's crazy, man. Gotta stay out of the streets, brother. Best motherfucker who touches the microphone. Yep, that's what's up. That's facts. Fredo. Yeah, that's his name. Damn, J Lo, you're updated, huh? You got all the answers. That's what's up. Yeah, that dude from Onyx, Fredo. Yeah, cause did y'all see that interview where he had an interview? Where, I mean, where they talked to. It was like a short interview. And hey, what's good, Loso? What's good, bro? One love. J Lo, did you see that video where they had a short interview with Fredo, and he said that Suge told Fredo if you wanted to join Death Row, that come on, man, won't you come to Death Row, man? You know, we'll take care of you and all this. And then Tupac was standing right next to Suge, and and Tupac looked at Fredo and like nodded, like nah, dude, like on the cool, like he nodded no, you know, like nah, you don't want none of this, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up over here. In other words, that's how Freddie took it. Like he was like, the way I took it, like Tupac was nodding no, like, nah, you don't want none of this, man. It's not good over here. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be part of this. Yeah, that's true. You know, if he grew a goatee, probably, you know what I mean? J Lo is the mastermind. Yeah, that's what's up. Facts. That's facts. Damn, Cass, I didn't know that. Yeah. So yeah, Fredo, he could have joined. He could have been in the Death Row record. He could have been with Tupac, man. That would have been something to see, man. Onyx, Fredo with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Working together. That would have been some shit. You know. But yeah, Tupac was like, he was just looking out for the cat. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, you don't want, nah. You know, my family on the chat, love y'all and God bless you. My family on the chat, love y'all and God bless. Are you out, Loso? Hey, guys, you know. I'm lost. Big Cass, talk to me. Oh, okay. Hey, bro. No, I'm talking about Tupac. But when I'm talking about Tupac, we're also talking about how Snoop Dogg uh also, you know, didn't really like Tupac, that he envied him, man. I don't think he ever liked Tupac, man. You know what I mean? You could just tell, man, by his body language, you know, just the way he would act around him, man. And then I was talking about how Nate Dogg, when the FBI and the CIA hired Nate Dogg, right, to be part of the plan to take out Tupac, right? So they must have gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. But when they told Nate Dogg, he didn't know Tupac at that time. This was in the beginning of '94. The beginning. I think it was like January of '94, or it could have been that. Yeah, it was in beginning though, '94. He didn't know Tupac, so he took it, and then he told Snoop Dogg what the deal was. So Snoop Dogg would go to the FBI and back, you know, transfer messages back and forth. He was the translator. But then once Nate Dogg got to know Tupac, he realized he was a real bro. You know, he was a true, genuine dude, a true leader. He was all about the people. You know what I'm saying? And he spoke the truth, man. He was, you know, and Nate Dogg and Tupac, they kicked it off real good. So then when Tupac got shot at the Quad Studio, that's when Nate Dogg told Tupac, hey man, I gotta talk to you. This was going down. And he told him the rundown about the COINTELPRO wants him dead. So this is since '94, the beginning of '94. So Tupac was like, damn, you know what I mean? So he's known this. since before, like about the setup in the '93 with that sexual case, and then the other issue with the cops in '93. And they were just the cops were just in on him, bro, and he knew it. They had it in for him, and he would even tell everybody, man, they're driving up and down my house, they're watching me, you know. And I try to go to the police, but they're not trying to hear it. And so he knew he was by himself, you know. I mean, he didn't have nobody, defending him government wise. So all he had was his soldiers, his soldados, you know what I mean? So uh so Nate Dogg, when he told Tupac, he must have told Snoop, hey man, I laced up Tupac and what's going on. So uh Tupac, I guess he decided to start giving Nate Dogg cash every month. And then he told him, look, if anybody questions why I'm giving you money every month, just tell them I'm paying your child support. You know what I'm saying? It was good, Kevin Holmes. One love. Yeah, Snoop Dogg didn't like Tupac at all. That's why he asked if he would keep going to Vegas. Yep. You know what I mean? That's true, Kevin. That's facts, man. But even Snoop Dogg didn't even. I don't think he even liked him since day one, because Snoop Dogg was the shit. You know, he was the main dude, main rapper on death row before Tupac got there. Once Tupac got there, he was the fucking number one dude. And Snoop didn't like that shit. You know what I mean? Snoop Dogg was put in the back pedal, man. And they were concentrating more on Tupac's music than Snoop Dogg's, you know? And Snoop didn't like that shit at all, man. So he envied Tupac, man. Yeah, man, but I'm going to get to some other stuff right now. We should go to Vegas September 7th and do a live podcast. Oh, yeah, that's what's up, John. I'm a big Tupac fan for life. That's cool. That's what's up, Kevin. Maybe an anniversary special. The truth in there. Go up and read what I wrote, big ass. Oh, what you write, brother? Yes, the only person Suge Knight cared about in Death Row was Tupac. Remember, Tupac changed Suge's chain. Suge's wife said it in her book. Yeah, yeah, that's what they were saying. They sent Tupac to Death Row because they thought Suge was gonna shape Tupac. You know, put Tupac in his place, but that didn't happen. You know what I mean? And Suge knew he was dealing with another beast. You know what I'm saying? So they Tupac end up changing Suge. It was the other way around. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they had a couple words a couple times, exchanging words, but it never got too deep to where they were gonna fight or nothing like that. Because they had respect, mad respect for each other, man. And Suge knew that. You know what I'm saying? So Suge knew he couldn't change Tupac, man. I mean, dude, the way Tupac was before he went to death row until until the end, he was the same cat. I didn't see nothing change in his behavior or anything, man. That cat was the same beast, man. You know what I mean? Ganja match, much love, no hate. You know, you give your real mastermind to the truth, and the truth is near. Peace. Yes, before Pac came along, he was looking at him like Snoop was looking at Jody in the movie Baby Boy. Damn, when I saw that movie Baby Boy, and when I saw Snoop in that movie, man, they should have put a whole nother character in there, because Snoop Dogg was trying to act hard in that movie, trying to act like a thug. Man, if you see a 6 foot anorexic dude like that, you're not gonna be scared of that dude. I mean, dude, you look like you could break his arm. You know what I mean? That dude was skinny as hell. That's why I laughed at when Easy E was clowning on Snoop Dogg. You only 60 pounds when you wearing boots. Remember that? He acted so funny when they asked him he got shot. He lied about going to the hospital with him. Yeah, exactly. Does anybody know why? The main reason why Snoop Dogg didn't go with Tupac to Las Vegas that day. Everybody else went, the whole entourage, you know what I'm saying? The Outlaws, Suge, Tupac, even Kidada Jones, all the security, Reggie. I mean, everybody was there. But why wasn't, I mean, he kept asking Tupac, "Are you going to Vegas, cuz? You going to Vegas, cuz?" I mean, why are you so, you know, why are you so eager to know if he's going to Vegas if you're not going to Vegas? You know what I'm saying? He just running himself out right there, man. Scariest tongue lister. Debo. Oh, yeah, that dude's still big, man. North Cali says Snoop is a Sherm head. Damn, I think because Snoop knew what was about to go down. Much love to Easy. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's what's up, Gail. Facts, brother. J-Lo. Anorexic. Yeah, so yep, that's how he acted so. So what was I gonna say? And then who was it? Was it Daz that was supposed to go to Vegas? But Snoop told him, "Nah, dude, I don't want you to fuck it up." Snoop told him, "Nah, dude, I don't want you to fuck it up." I think it was Daz Dillinger, right? Yep, that's why Snoop was about to go down. Hey, yeah, I mean Snoop knew something dirty was gonna happen, right? So uh why did Snoop Dogg lie about where he was at when Tupac got shot? Because he said he was at Warren G's house, and then later he says he was at his crib. Somebody else said, "Well, we're chilling at Snoop's crib. We're all there chilling, listening to some beats, smoking and shit." Because at Snoop's crib, he has a little studio in there. You know what I mean? Does he have a trunk with a white cat in his man cave? Does he? I mean, cause I don't really check out Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that cat. So I usually go around the videos of Snoop, but I seen a couple of his videos when he's in his studio, and this dude has pictures, nothing of Biggie and P Diddy in his studio. He have pictures of fucking P Diddy and Biggie in his studio. He don't have none of fucking Tupac, but he's your dog. Tupac's your dog, but you don't have no pictures of Tupac in your fucking studio. But he has shitloads of fucking P Diddy and Biggie. What's wrong with that picture, man? You know what I'm saying? He got a Lakers caddy. I think Snoop Daddy having white Cadillac. I think he has picture of Tupac, John. Say, John, you saw a picture of Tupac in Snoop's studio? Let me know, bro. It's made into a chair. If it's made into a chair, I don't know, man. But I didn't see no pictures on the wall of no Tupac. And I even heard, I don't know, I forgot who it was, man, because I seen so many videos, man. Uh, and done a lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of reading. Uh, and I forgot who mentioned it, man, but they also mentioned that he was in that studio and he freaked out because he didn't see not one picture of Tupac in there. But a lot of P Diddy's, Puff Daddy, you know. So I don't know, man. I don't know about that. So so now on another tip, going back to when they set up Tupac with that sexual case, Ayanna Jackson claimed that Tupac sodomized her, right, against her will, but the forensics found no sign of forced entry and no traces of semen either. So you tell me, Tupac was set up by Haitian Jack, Ayanna Jackson, and Jimmy Henchman. The Illuminati set up Tupac with this case because they assumed that everybody would hate Tupac for this and not listen to his music. They were like, we'll set him up for this vicious crime, and all his supporters, well, at least if he could lose a good lump sum of them, that's better for them. And because they know they don't like, a lot of people don't like rapists or sex offenders or whatnot, but everybody knew he was set up. Everybody knew. It was good. Suicide. One love, brother. One love. What's happening? Suicide. No picks a pack. That's what I was saying. So yeah, so they assumed that everybody would hate Tupac and not listen to his music. Boy, I tell you, they were wrong by a long shot. Tupac didn't let this bring him down at all either. Even after Tupac got out of jail, he still expressed himself and didn't let nothing get in the way from his accomplishments. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? That's how strong and willpower he was, man. You know, even though he had this crazy felony case, you know, he didn't let that bring him down, man. He was a true soldier. He fought that shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't let nothing bring him down. Yeah, that's what's up, Never Bay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, it's crazy, man, because I could listen to Tupac all fucking day and not get tired of it. You know what I mean? And that's crazy, man, because there's a lot of times you hear certain people's music and you get tired of it. You don't want to hear it, you know? That made us love him even more. Stop listening to Tupac's music. Kelvin, what up? It's Kevin. Kelvin or Kevin? Bizarre rumor of Robin Williams' death in Austria. Check it out. August 13th, 2014. J-Lo, same here. I will listen to Pac all day too. What's good, Kevin Holmes? Ganja, I think John Gliss wants to tell the same thing of me, Snoop Daddy. Snoop Daddy having white Cadillac, same like the shooter of Tupac. Well, how come they never found the car? The white Cadillac. They never found it. Never obey. Pac was on his way on becoming the greatest musician in the world. Imagine if he would have stayed longer. He would have been bigger than Michael Jackson. See, not only that, he would have been like one of the dopest storytellers out there. He would also been a fucking vicious leader, man, because he was gonna start his own political party, man. That's double the threat. You know, man, that dude had his mind set. He had goals, man. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't selfish, man. He was all about the people. He wasn't about just himself. You know what I mean? He wanted to make it right for everybody, man. He actually, and he said if he couldn't do it, he wanted to spark a brain that would do it. The Cadillac was sold and shipped to Russia. You think that's what's up, Nevro Bay? Because it's in cave of the father Snoop. Cats. Is this live stream almost over? Not being rude, just asking. Well, I got a little bit more left, brother. Get back in the caddy. Well, that's what Technique Review said in a video about the Cadillac. What? That the Cadillac was sold and shipped to Russia? But then how'd they get the Cadillac out of Las Vegas? I don't know, man, because apparently they didn't find the fucking Cadillac anywhere. And if you're looking for a shooter in a white Cadillac, what happened to the Ghetto Bird? How come they didn't get a chopper out there? You know what I'm saying? They really weren't trying to find anybody, man. You know what I mean? It was just all corrupted, man. It just don't feel right. Just so many unanswered questions. They didn't even close that section down right after it happened. So all the evidence got tampered with, got all the shells got run over. I mean, it was just a mess. They never ride the cars after that. It's in his man cave. Whose man cave? Snoop Dogg's? They broke it up in pieces and he put it in his man cave. Shit, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it, man. For 1 second. Okay, I have a little something I wanted to address real quick. Ask yourself if Tupac is really dead. For those people who think Tupac is really dead and actually didn't succeed in faking his death, right? Why would there be 22 lookalikes of Tupac? You think they're out there just to fool the public for no reason? For no apparent reason? You think they're just out there floating around for nothing? There's a reason these dudes are out there. Also, all these rappers are saying Tupac is alive and doing songs about Tupac still to this day, man. You think it's all for fun as well and trick the people who are Tupac lovers? There's too many rappers that talk about Tupac, man. There's just too many. I'm talking, and I'm talking about like the older OG rappers, and there's some young cats talk about them, but them, I think they're just exploiting it. But the other, like Tretch, yeah, he was his best friend. You know what I'm saying? Or almost like one of his best friends, but I think he was actually his best friend. I can guarantee you that mostly all the OG rappers know about Tupac, man. Also, you helped me with this one as well. I already talked about it, but check this out. When Suge and Tupac's double got shot up by the supposed drive-by shooting, why did Tupac's double get hit 3 times and Suge didn't get hit not once? I don't know why he keeps telling people he got a bullet stuck in his head when he doesn't, dude. That dude don't have nothing in his head. He didn't get shot. It was glass, man. Glass fucking hit him in the head. He thinks everybody's fucking stupid or what, man? You know what I mean? You think people can't read? You know, oh, I got a bullet. The doctor said I got a bullet. It's right here, and they can't take it out because it's too dangerous to take it out. So they just stitched it up. And I was like, dude, you play me for a fool, dude? You saw the video that Tenique put about Pac half brother? You talking about Yaki Gaddafi? Because Mopreem's his stepbrother. They don't have no blood at all. They're stepbrothers. Mopreem's father is actually Mutulu, and Mutulu is Tupac's stepdad. You know what I'm saying? But is it a half brother that no one's heard about? That's a good one, John. If I think he changed his face, I think he probably got it tampered with, but not by much. You know what I'm saying? Man, because that's his life. He's you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I think he had to change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? I mean that's what I would do. You know what I mean? Like if I fake my death and everybody has a picture how I look, I would do something to where it'll change my image. You know what I mean? I would do that for my life. You know what I mean? So I'm more than sure he probably did that. You know. Remember, detectives noted that the site of Williams reported suicide. They were not 100% sure if the deceased body was actually that other comedian and someone else. A second photo at the South Carolina Gamecocks football game. A lot of people had a bit of shock. Was snapped in the stadium. Robin Williams alive in Australia. That was the plan Pac had, though, to make everybody think he's dead, so he mastermind plan work. Yep. Bro, honestly can't believe that 14 rounds were fired into the BMW and not even hit big ass Shook. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that too right now. Never obey. I was wondering the same thing. See, because they didn't actually do a drive by. It was pre-planned from father's side. Some dude named William Allen. William Allen. I'm gonna check that out. William William Allen. Said when Pac comes back, then he realized he slipped up and said, "Oh no, that's a story for another time. But you should have seen his face after you noticed what he said." What? Oh shit, that's what's up. Uh, is it the father from? Is it? It's not. It's not from Mutulu. It's from Gaines, or what's his name? His his real father. Better safe than sorry. Yep. Uh-huh. Pax Roof. Oh, Billy Garland. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. So it's from Billy Garland. Yeah, I'm gonna once I'm done here, I'm gonna check that out. Yep. Okay, what was I gonna do? Where was I at? So the car got. Oh yeah, so Suge didn't get hit once. Let me see. Check this out. When Suge and Tupac got shot up, they supposed did a drive-by shooting. Why did Tupac's double? When Suge and Tupac's double got shot up in the supposed drive-by shooting, why did Tupac's double get hit 3 times and Suge didn't get hit once? Suge supposedly got glass cut on top of his head, right? So the car got hit 13 times and Suge didn't get hit once. You know why? Because the shooting was pre-planned in advance to where they shot the car up themselves. Then they had a car drive by shooting blanks. That's why they saw all that smoke. Did y'all hear about all that smoke they saw? Because they were shooting blanks. It was pre-planned, man. And I can guarantee you that night they had 2 doubles. They had one double at the MGM who who didn't have tattoos. Remember, I think he only had a couple, but he didn't have nothing compared to Tupac. But he kind of actually looked like Tupac, and his name was Josh Haraday. That dude was the double and the one that jumped in the fight, and how Tupac got away, and the FBI were keeping tabs on him. But apparently they did that switcheroo, and uh, they faked the FBI, so they were watching Josh, right? I don't know how Josh got away from them, but then that same day, or you know, at that MGM, you see Pac coming in. But that one, I don't know if it was the real Tupac or the other Tupac double, the one that was at the MGM. He walked in with Devin Clark, that cat, the one that had AIDS, and he gave his wife or his girlfriend AIDS as well, and she ended up dying in 2001, 5 years later after 96. But anyways, the doctor told Devin in 95, the end of 95, at the end of 95, that he had 6 months to live, but he surpassed the 6 months. He lived longer than that. So he knew that he could die at any time, man. So remember, because he met Tupac at the Above the Rim, uh, at the Above the Rim rehearsal where they were trying to, they were looking for a body double, but Devin Clark didn't get the part, but he met Tupac there. You know, I mentioned all this in one of my other videos. And so he gave Tupac his number because Tupac was intrigued by his story. And he, you know, I guess he felt bad for him and stuff. Billy Garden. And it's an old video too from 4 or 5 years ago. Tanique posted it yesterday. I think the car was propped with some type of small explosive that make cars look like they were shot up. You think it's smoke grenade? No, I actually think they shot up the car. But uh because there were actually bullet holes. Their vids on YouTube named Movie Magic. It shows how they make bullets holes look very realistic. And the dude that took the last pic works for Hollywood. He supplies the cars they use in movies. See, because that dude, I think he's part of the production team from Tupac. Because that chick, uh, Paige what's her name? Paige, uh, what's her last name? Or that chick that talked and she said that she saw Pug get lifted in the air ambulance chopper. Paige, Hemi or Hensley, some shit like that. I don't know, but Hemis, Paige Hemis, all of them were the production team from Tupac. So they were pretty, what were they doing there, man? On the strip. They were right there where where the shooting happened, man. You know what I'm saying? What were they fucking doing there? That's crazy. So they were there because they were doing apparently a production. They were doing a rehearsal, whatever. So they did that shit on purpose. And then I did a video, one of my first videos of Tupac when I first started my channel. I think I don't know which video it is, but I talked about that there was this cat that uh he saw Suge and somebody that looked like Tupac in Suge's garage in his house in Las Vegas. Then he sees a car pull up and David Kinner gets out. The attorney, he gets out of his car and he's talking to Suge. Then he gets back in his car and he's in his car. Then Suge walks around, opens the car door, and shoots the dude that looks like Pac in the car a couple times. And I can guarantee you that was Devin Clark because they had to make it look realistic, man. They had to make it look realistic. So since Devin, he had to been a strong-willed dude, man, because I mean he knew he was dying, man. He knew he was dying and he could die anytime. So they offered him if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 1.2 million, if I'm not mistaken. And I think he gave it to his mom, so she don't have to work no more. She could live comfortable and shit. And he already knew he had AIDS, full-blown AIDS. First he had HIV, and then it turned into AIDS. So he knew he was dying. So he accepted that deal with Tupac. So he was the one that was shot. That's why he weighed 215 pounds and he was like 6 foot. That wasn't Tupac. That was Devin Brown, man. Because when you see him walking with Tupac or the other Tupac double inside the MGM, you could see him. He's taller, a little taller than Tupac, and just a little broader. He was a little broader. He looked like 200 pounds. What's that? Ganja Mac. More likely the doors were fixed with some type of movie shit that made fake bullet holes look real. Yep. The military had bulletproof blankets. They would have thrown them over at time of shooting. Yeah, I see the fake hole with little system of smoke through smoke in the bullet holes. How come there wasn't a drop of blood after two people were shot up? Should got hit with fragments, either from glass or a bullet. If you get a small cut in your forehead, you'd be like crazy. I don't know because I don't know. I've never seen a picture inside the car. I've never seen a picture like close up inside the car because it all looked like dark gray or black uh leather. I think it was black leather in there, so I couldn't see if there was blood or not. I couldn't really tell. The cop says there was blood in there. I don't know. You know, you know, I really don't know personally. So, I can't say there was blood. I can't say there wasn't blood. I don't know. But uh but yeah, they apparently made the holes in the car and drove over there, and then someone cruised up and shot blanks and made it seem that it was an actual drive-by, which it wasn't, because that car was also bulletproof. You know what I mean? So yeah, so oh yeah, you have to ask yourself, Suge is almost 300 pounds and Tupac's double was 200 pounds. How come Suge never got hit and the smaller Tupac double got hit 3 times? Like I said, it was planned. I know a lot of people are thinking since Tupac didn't get shot, who actually got shot? And I'm going to break it down. We all know that the person in the car was Suge, in the car with Suge was Devin Clark. He was the guy who had AIDS, like I said, and was dying already. When Devin Clark found out he had AIDS in 95, the doctor gave him 6 months to live, but Devin Clark surpassed the 6 months. Like I said, now he knew it could be a matter of time before he goes. So Devin Clark had agreed with Tupac and went with the plan. So Tupac paid Devin Clark off for his part in helping Tupac fake his death. So apparently, either Tupac or Suge told him what was needed on his behalf. So when they shot up the car, apparently Devin Clark was in the car as well. So actually, Devin Clark was sitting in the car with the door open because the car was bulletproof. And also, I remember this one cat that was talking to, I forgot his name, man. I forget everybody's name, but talked about him seeing David Kenner in his car pulling up to Suge's garage, and Suge was inside the garage already with someone looking like Tupac. And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy is that on the side of the car, on the side of the car, uh oh, I mean inside of the car, on the side of the garage, there was a wax Tupac standing, like standing. It was a wax Tupac, a regular height, just standing there, bro. I don't know if y'all seen that. Anybody seen that? That wax lookalike of Tupac. Here come there wasn't a job. Okay, yeah. There's only like two of inside the car. They show that only one bullet went through. Yeah, that was the window. J Lo Rich all set up. There wasn't even keys in the ignition. Oh, that was that picture was fake. You know what I mean? That picture was fake. You can tell because there was no key in the ignition. That was just Photoshop. Ganja Max. The cops can tell what I want you know. I honestly believe there was a movie set. Pac played his last performance and fooled the entire world listening to story through my beer mirror. Cats. Just a question. Would you rather talk about often about Tupac or Robin? What? Would I rather talk about Tupac or Robin? Well, I don't mean to, I know you like Robin, bro, man, but I'm mostly I'm a Tupac channel, bro. So I'd rather talk about Tupac, man. Yup, Robin is irrelevant, man. It's Tupac all day, brother. Tupac all day. Nairobi, ganja, nothing makes sense of something so simple, bro. Look how everybody that was right behind the BMW has different versions if what they saw. Anthony, of course, Tupac, Ricatera, but Robin is important as well. He was beloved just like Tupac. Both of them are pretty cool. Yeah, I got Robin Williams. They did him dirty too, like they did Tupac, man, because once they found him dead, the following day they fucking cremated him, man. That's fucked up. Why, man? That's unheard of. I mean, if I die one day, and y'all and on the certificate, on his death certificate, it says pending investigation. Like, dude, they still don't know what the cause of death is, and you cremate the body? You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. They cremated him the following next day, and then they spread his ashes at San Francisco Bay. The shooting is kind of like an action scene in a movie. Tupac all day, homie. What's up, big homie? What's good, Rico? Much love. Likewise, brother. Yeah, you right on that for real. Yeah, I saw that wax statue. It was in that garage, right, John? Yeah, man. It was in Suge's garage, man. He it, he was a little darker. He looked a little darker, man. That wax one. But yeah, man. And when I saw that shit, it freaked me out, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. That's crazy, man. So then Suge shoots the this Tupac double, then leaves his house while Frank and the rest of Tupac's entourage waited outside Suge's gate. Then they all follow Suge. I don't know if any one of you all have heard this story, but I did a video about this incident a while back. Yeah, y'all need to go check out one of my earlier videos, like I said, where I talk about the garage incident. I don't know if it sounds too far fetched, but please do, give me your feedback, your input, how you feel about, that specific part of the story, man. Because I'm telling you, man, I really believe that that's what went down, man. Because there's no way someone could go by and shoot 13 times and not hit Suge, man. There's no fuck. And this dude's a huge motherfucker, dude. So he's sitting right there, and you can't hit this dude. Come on, man. That's just crazy, man. You know what I mean? That's self-explanatory. Is it had to be a setup where they shot it up, and you know what I mean? It was all pre-planned, man. You know what I mean? And Tupac knew, like he said, he was a dead man walking. Everybody told him, man, that if he goes to Vegas, they're gonna try to kill him. I mean, he knew all that. That's why he didn't throw himself out there on the street like that. He had his double out there. He's not stupid, man. This dude's. You think he's has so much knowledge about starting political party, the dopest MC, you know what I'm saying, rapper. He writes mad lyrics, you know what I'm saying, and then he's gonna be stupid enough just to go out there in the strip and drive on the passenger side with no gun, nothing, just chilling. Hell no, nah, man. You got to give Tupac more credit than that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, JLo, check that out, man, and let me know what you got, what did you find out? Didn't shoot get grazed in the head? It was glass. It was a piece of glass. When that bullet went through the glass, it got it because it was on the right side of his head. The glass got him. A piece of glass hit him on top of the head. He didn't get hit by a bullet or grazed by a bullet. And Robey, for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been seeing in the news different people that have faked their death. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all the celebrities, man. Um, it, it, the Illuminati. They got their own agenda, man. So it's all about money to them, man. Wherever they can make more money, they'll have you fake your death, uh, or they'll use you as a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a lot of celebrities out there that are really not working. They done their work already. There's a lot of celebrities that are not really employed right now. They might get one movie every so couple years, but they got their shits saved up, their cash. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're not sweating it. But um, that's why they're picking and choosing. I bet you every day the fucking Illuminati, they sit there and they're looking at names all the time. Or who we're gonna get next? Or we'll get this one in a couple months, and we'll get this one. Or we got to do our numbers. How old is this guy? Okay, when was he born? Okay. Oh, you know what? We'll do it on March the 3rd. That'll equal 666 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's so fucking true. Even the bullets were fired towards the lower part of the door, and meaning Pac was the target. But still, bullets go different ways when they hit a car. Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, man. More likely a bullet's gonna go is gonna go through. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I mean, Chuck, you cut that car inside the car into four. Suge, Tupac, and then two big people, right? He actually covered a good quarter of that, and nothing's gonna go through there. Shit, I seriously doubt that. Or he was blessed, man. You know what I mean? The industry is the son of a bitch. Yep. Yep. In Suge's garage waiting for the right time to use it. Yep. Hey, Cass, why are they trying to break Big Suge in jail? Ain't they breaking human right laws? How are they treating? Exactly, man. Did you hear, John, how they're treating Suge, man? They're violating the law big time, man. You know? How the fuck with all those people that were in there at Vegas and allegedly got shot? Nobody saw a thing. How the fuck did they get away fast with all that traffic? You know, I'm telling you, man. All them, all them people that were there, they were either involved in the production team or whoever that they saw that maybe walked by or something. They probably paid them off and told them to keep their mouth shut and split. You know what I'm saying? And paid them off, man. And no videos, no nothing came out. You know what I mean? So they were there. They set it all up, man. It was all pre-planned, man. I'm telling you, because like they say about Las Vegas, everybody has their hands out in Las Vegas, man. Everybody, doctors, cops, lawyers, citizens, regular citizens, everybody, man. They all have their hands out, man. It's an easy place where you can buy people, man. You know? And yeah, and Shook, man, they're not giving him visits, you know? They're not letting him have no money in his commissary. What type of shit is that? So he's only eating the food they're serving him. You can't take that, you know, and then he can't get mail. He can't receive or shoot mail out. Dude, that right there about the mail, that's a violation of the law, man. Because no matter what, like I remember when I was locked up, no matter if you get in a fight or what, and they send you to lockdown, to disciplinary lockdown, they could take away your commissary. You can't make store. Uh, but they got to give you that hour a day, and you're entitled, man. They can't take it from you. You're allowed to shoot letters out and receive letters. They can't hold that. They can't take that from you, man. No matter how bad you act, you know, in jail or in prison, you know, you could just finish stabbing somebody in there, and they put you in disciplinary lockdown with for another case. They still can't take away your mail. You know what I mean? That's against the law, man. They're doing everything that's you know that's illegal, man. They're doing everything. They're just treating him bad, man. And I think the main reason why is because they all know that Suge knows a lot more than what he say he does about Tupac, and he's not saying the damn thing. So they know that. They know he knows about Tupac, and he's not letting nobody know shit. So they're hating him for that. I know J Lo, man. That's messed up, man. His own mom passed away, and they didn't let him go. Really? Your mom only dies once, man. I mean, come on, really? They couldn't, you know, they could have gave him like 20 escorts, and ran everybody out of the rosary. You know, he could have went to the rosary. He didn't have to go to the burial. He could have went to the rosary where they have an open casket. And you know, inside the church, before they have the burial, they usually have a rosary the day before. You know, that's what they did to me when my dad passed away. I went to the rosary. It was a day before the burial, and I went like 9:30 at night. They ran everybody out of the church, and they escorted me in, shackled from my legs to my hands. They had my legs shackled, then they had my hands shackled, and then they had a chain going from my hands, from my wrist to my feet. So like I only could just like, and then they had fucking guards with shotguns. Like really, dude? Like, and I wasn't even there for like a murder charge or nothing like that. But they treated me like I was a fucking um, like I did 10 murders or something, man. But anyways, at least they let me go see my dad. You know what I'm saying? I went in, I touched him, and I was wearing a rosary, a rosary, the ones you make in jail, and he was cold as hell, man, because of the well, how do you pronounce that? Embonic fluid, and he kind of looked purple and shit. So I take that rosary out and I put it right over his hands, man, and said a couple prayers and left. But yeah, man, that's just messed up. They didn't even let him go see his mom, bro. That's just straight messed up. Helping Pac escape. I heard he gets no visits, no mail. Yeah, bro, none of that. None of that. Never obey. He don't get none of that. No phone, no visits, no telephone, no mail, none of that. And yeah, that's illegal. But you know what I'm saying? And then right now, if they're getting away with it right now with Suge, I wouldn't doubt it, man. They started doing that to everybody else getting locked up. Oh, you want to get in a fight? Or boom, lock him down. He ain't getting mail. He ain't getting this. He ain't getting that. And that's illegal, man. She's okay. MRI now at the hospital. Oh, okay. That's what's up, Loso. All right, man. Hey, man. Like I said earlier in the beginning of my video, to everybody who's still watching, I appreciate it. We got to send out some love, some blessings, some prayers to Loso's mom that she had a minor stroke today. She's in the hospital. She's now in stable condition, which is good. I just wanted everybody to know they could send prayer, you know, to her Loso's way, man. He's a good dude. Uh, Much respect to that cat, and also to send prayers to Loso as well, man, because he just found out that he has glass in his head and his brain, and you know, I'm not sure if all y'all are aware about that, but yeah, he has blackouts and skips heartbeats. I mean, I feel bad for this brother, man. So Dwayne also started a GoFundMe account for Loso because his mom lives a couple states away. He's trying to go see his mom, and whoever can donate, uh, I guess you go to, I don't know, Loso, where they gotta go, uh, but you can leave a message on here so where everybody can go if they want to leave, $1, $2, $5, $10, you know, to help out Loso, go check out his mom, man, because she's not getting any younger, and we're just blessed that she made it out all right, man. So bless goes out to you, Loso, to your mom, man. Much love, bro. Much respect, bro. All right, Vegas was built on bribes. I was in Dominican. What, John? You were in Dominguez unit? That's over here in San Anto, bro. I'm from San Anto. I'm from here, San Antonio, Texas, brother. They use. Do they still use that as half state jail and half uh uh transfer unit for the prison inmates? Because I remember I went through Dominguez, uh, shit, in the 90s, man. 97. I went through there, but I was only there for like 2 months because I was on the prison side where it's used for a transfer facility. I wasn't on the state jail side. All right, Loso. Yeah, much love, brother. No problem, man. Be strong, Loso. Que Dios fuerza tu madre, bro. Right? Okay, no problem. God bless Loso, mom, and I'll definitely be praying for the both of them. Much love. Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, I was on the phone with him. Say, John, how long you were there? How long were you in there? Were you on the state jail side or the prison side? What? Your message is getting deleted? Hey, man, that's crazy, man, because Loso was doing a video earlier and his and mine and Ganja's messages were getting deleted. I was sending him messages and he wasn't getting them. And you're sending me messages, Neville Bay, and they're not showing up? They're getting deleted, huh? Yeah. I think if you do a long message, it'll get deleted. I think you got to do it little by little. I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. They be watching, bro. Yep. And there might be, informants out here trying to, see what's really going on with all these Tupac fans. You know what I'm saying? Want to know what's really going on. I really believe that, man. Um so what was that at, man? After that, I'm trying to figure it out. And then check this out. I don't know exactly what happened right after that, but I'm trying to figure this out, right? I remember when Frank said that Suge and Tupac's double that they had gotten pulled over because the music was too loud. Remember? They were saying they got pulled over by a cop in a bike. Yeah, that's what's up. Facts. Never obey. That's facts. Yep. I think they're hating on us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we're still talking about that, and there's probably people trying to distract us or do some other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's half and half. All right. Yeah, man. Because I remember it's A, B, C, D, and then they have E, Echo Dorm, and then they got the F. I think F is the lockdown, but they got A, B, C, D, and then Echo's way at the corner at the end. And I think that's where they send all the rascals at on Echo Dorm. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot. Something like that. Yeah. Yo, that's what's up, J-Lo. We're never going to stop talking about Tupac, man. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like remember when they got pulled over and they got pulled over by a cop on a bike saying that their music was too loud? Oh, you were on the state side? All right, 4 months. Uh, I mean, they are actually getting pulled over because of the music, while the Las Vegas Strip well, was already loud. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the strip will be kind of loud already, man. So how is it? The strip over there in Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying? It's a party city, man, and they're getting pulled over because of music. That's bullshit. I think that was just something they made up, and it didn't happen, man. I think all that was false. I could be wrong, man, but I actually believe that that was just a distraction right there. Uh, the Las Vegas Police Department said that they never heard about Suge getting pulled over, that the police department was never informed about that occurrence or nothing. Then the police didn't hear about it. The sergeants, nobody. They asked them, "Hey, did they get pulled over?" And they're like, "Well, I wasn't informed. Nobody told. I didn't hear about that." So now I would like to address something else. When when Fidel Castro walked inside a room, right? This is over there in Cuba. When he walked inside a room where he was supposed to give a speech, once he walked in, everyone in that room started chanting Tupac, 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 Tupac. I mean, why would they? Everybody, when he walked in that building, why would everybody be chanting Tupac? Because he helped Tupac, man. I was in there with Chino and Payaso from San Anton, from San Anton. Chino and Payaso. Chino. Uh, was he a short dude with tattoos like teardrops in his face? Was he like 5'6", short dude with tattooed teardrops, like a big one on his face, right under his eye? Huh, John? Let me know that. If that dude Chino, if he was kind of short, he was kind of like a rascal a little bit. Well, I don't know if he was still a rascal because he's a little older now. But I don't know if it's the same Chino you're talking about, but he had like a big teardrop under his eye. Let me know if that's the same dude, man. He was like around 5'6", 5'7", probably 5'5". I don't know. Uh so yeah. And then when Castro made his speech, he enlightened everyone by saying, "Thanks for the successful mission." Then Castro also said that since he has fulfilled this mission with certainty, we are able to do others with no problem, with no problems. So if it wasn't for Castro, Tupac would have had a harder time faking his death. I'm just glad everything went as planned and Tupac actually faked his death and had all these supporters behind him, man. You know what I'm saying? I was there with the Famas and Tangos when the Famas and Tangos went to war in the middle of the yard. Okay, Chino, was he in the was he a carnal? Was he in the Mexican mafia? Chino? Because yeah, I know the La M and the Tango Orejones, they were at war for a while, man. Because the Tango Orejones used to do the MS dirty work, man. They used to do all their cameos. They used to beat down dudes. They used to do whatever the La M used to tell them. But after a while, they got tired being used like that, so they broke off and stayed to themselves and went to war with the La M. You know what I'm saying? They held their ground, man. You got to give them credit because they stood tight. You know what I'm saying? That right. Never stop talking about Pop. Kevin Holmes was good. So John, let me know if it was that same Chino, man. If he was in the Mexican mafia and if he had a big old teardrop under his eye. He was kind of short. So yeah, before I forget, y'all, the CIA and the FBI approached Nate Dogg with a deal he couldn't refuse to help them infiltrate Death Row Records and to help them kill Tupac and to stop him from becoming the revolutionary black leader for the people. This is the same time Nate spoke to his cousin Snoop Dogg and recruited him to help feed information to the feds. So once Nate Dogg got to know Tupac, he realized he was the true leader of the people, and and they grew fond of each other. Then after Tupac got shot at the Quad Studios, I had mentioned this earlier. I believe he went to Cuba and then went to Africa, and the U.S. government lost track of him. I know the U.S. has CIA agents all over the world, but in Africa, there's certain places they can't just go. Yeah, exactly. And the places where they can't go, that's where Tupac's at. He's over there uh with the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a video, man, and I've been trying to find this video, and it was crazy, man, because there were like three trucks, right, in Africa, and there these were these dudes. They were like between the ages of 16, 15, 16 to like 30, maybe a little bit older, and they all had machine guns, and they all were wearing Tupac shirts. They were all wearing Tupac shirts, and they were all in the back of the truck with the fucking machine guns and they were driving, and they stopped, and then somebody was recording, and then they were saying something, but Tupac has a fucking he has his own fucking entourage over there, bro. I'm telling you, he has his own fucking killers out there. Yeah, yeah. He went to Cuba first, then he went to SA, to South Africa, and then he moved around a couple places. But yeah, I believe he's in South Africa right now. Short kind of moreno. Yeah, 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 bro. That he's sure he has a big teardrop under his eye. Yeah, cause he was Emmett. And yeah, he was a short, kind of tough dude. Yeah, man. You seen that, Neville Bay? Yeah, man. He has his own soldiers out there, man. That's what freaked me out. I was like, damn, bro. Tupac goes deep. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people look up to Tupac over there too, man. Yeah, that's him. He had my back to the fullest. Bro, man. Damn, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I know that cat, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that cat, bro. I know him good, man. I've known him since I lost communication with that cat, but uh I've known him since 95, back in 95. Y'all talking about that dude that was a hitman for cartel? No, no, it was just about some dude that John was locked up with, and I know that dude. You know, because John did some time over here in San Antonio, man, Texas, and that's where I'm from. What's up, Ed? What's good? Yeah, okay, same one. He was there for home invasions. Damn, that motherfucker crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me and that dude were like this. We're like this, bro. Straight up, man. Damn, that's crazy. It's a small world. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Um, but yeah, man, I had mentioned all this earlier about Tupac paying Nate Dogg every month. and said it was for child support, but he never gave it to his ex chick. Nate kept it. So once the COINTELPRO found out that Nate double crossed them and Tupac had escaped to Cuba, they knew Nate had to go. So Nate Dogg died on March the 15th. Excuse me, March the 15th, 2011, at the age of 41. This cat was still young, but you have to give Nate a lot of credit for him staying down with Tupac and not being a sellout. Because think about it, when the FBI went to Nate, he didn't know Tupac at all. Then he heard about him, but that's it. The COINTELPRO had plans for Nate, but they took their time with him, man, because uh Tupac had escaped in 96, but they didn't kill Nate Dogg until 2011. So that's 15 years, you know. So yeah, man. I'm just glad that Nate Dogg didn't turn on Tupac, man. Stayed down for him, man. And that was, you know what I mean, and laced him up, man. Because think about it, man. If it wasn't for Nate Dogg, they could have caught Tupac really slipping somewhere else. You know what I mean? Yup, yup. She knows my boy. He helped me get my tats. He did your tats? Tupac stays strapped. Still, he's hard to kill. Yeah, you're right. Never obey. That's facts. Have a night, everyone. I'm out. All right, Ed, bro. Much love, bro. One love, man. Make sure you hit that like button before you go if you haven't hit it. Nate was a straight rider. Yeah, man. You know, they were giving him something, man, because he started feeling sick and shit. You know what I mean? He started feeling sick, and they said right before he died, he was on a wheelchair, man. So I don't know what the fuck happened to him, man. They were probably giving him a slow death. Yep, yep, that's him, John. Tough as nails. Yep, that's messed up. Yep. All right, people, man. I've been on here over 2 hours. I appreciate y'all coming to my channel, man. Watching my video. Much love to all of y'all, man. Y'all have a great night, man. And if y'all haven't hit that like button, make sure you smack that like button. Um, Much love, one love to all my supporters, man. I mean, y'all mean the world to me, man. You know, we're all family, man, and I appreciate all of y'all, man. So I'm gonna make sure that I've subscribed to all of y'all. So I'm gonna go through all of y'all's channels, make sure I'm, subscribe to all of y'all. So also, if y'all haven't subscribed to any of anybody that you see on my site, make sure y'all subscribe to them, man. Keep it keep it one love, one family. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Yo, Kaz, when you finish this live show, listen to you. You don't have to worry about listen to worry about Tupac. Oh, okay. Good night, brother. Well, that's much love, Nero Bay, man. All right, good night, everyone. Pac Nation, one love forever, J Lo. Much love to you, J Lo, man. Appreciate you staying down the whole time, man. Watching my video. Sergio Speedy Flores was there also. All right, what's up? Good night, J Lo. Rich, hit me up on Facebook. Good night, everybody. All right, man, I'm out. I'm gonna do another video tomorrow, so y'all stay tuned for that. Uh, so any of y'all who haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the red button, subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff, man. Much love to all my Pac fans, man. And I'm out. Peace.